And yet another event this last Saturday was the Sanders County Historical Society's 12th annual flower show and garden party held at the Old Jail Museum. The garden party hosted an array of beautiful and very photogenic flowers set to the music of the Valley Strings Orchestra.
Watch this.
Well, those pictures turned out great if I do say so myself. And what a classy event. I'm kind of bummed that it's over.
Well, there's only 360 some odd days to go until the 13th annual Sanders County Historical Society's flower show and garden party.
Something to look forward to.
Well, moving on. Here's an amazing story of endurance and giving. Steve McCloskey is riding his bicycle 2,500 miles from Kirkland, Washington to Grand Rapids, Michigan to raise funds and awareness for the Association for a More Just Society, an organization that is assisting the people of Honduras in creating social justice for the poor.
Steve teaches law and business classes full-time at Shoreline Community College in Kirkland, Washington, and holds a doctorate with a focus in public and private international law as well as technology transfer.
He's also a cancer survivor and an avid triathlete and bicyclist. He hasn't owned his own car in over 8 years and has already bicycled from Seattle, Washington to Washington, D.C. during the summer of 2007 to raise money for the American Lung Association of Washington State. More recently, 2 weeks ago, Steve was hit by a careless driver, and yet he still pedals on.
It looks as though his total trip will take about 5 weeks. McCloskey plans to ride about 86 miles a day. We caught up with Steve at the Rimrock in Thompson Falls to see him off on his way to Missoula. Let's take a look. With me here today is Steve McCloskey, who is biking for a cause. Steve, tell us a little bit about your cause.
The organization is Association for More Just Society, and they basically do work helping the underprivileged in Honduras. Half the population earns about $2 a day down there. And my wife and I have been taking groups down from churches and schools for quite a while doing service learning. And this organization, we've met the people firsthand who are the recipients of what they do. And you know, when you meet a mom who's had her child abused, and normally they wouldn't even report this to the police because they just don't feel like they have any hope. This organization basically creates a file. They do the investigating. They provide the police with all the report. They walk it through the legal system, and then they provide the psychological help to help mom and child. They help with land rights and labor rights, and they're really changing the face of what's going on in Honduras.
Kind of bringing modern amenities to a place that may not have normally had them.
Yeah, it's making a big difference for day-to-day living for them. The murder rate's doubled in the last 4 years. They have a lot of problem with drugs and things being smuggled through there because of our border war we're having with Mexico on drugs. They go to easier countries to smuggle things in, and so this organization basically is fighting the drug violence and gang violence that's happening in the communities there too. And to meet people who have a land title too, for example, that they've 40,000 people in the last 4 years they've got land titles for, and it's a big deal for people who wouldn't have any hope for that otherwise.
An amazing cause. Where was your starting point?
Started in Seattle,
right.
And Grand Rapids, Michigan is their North American base, so decided that I came back this time. I was down there at spring break, and having met people, I just said, I could come back and I could write a check, and this didn't feel like it'd be enough. I bicycle all the time anyway, and so I just decided, how about if I bicycle ride to your Grand Rapids base? And they said, sure, why not? And so here I am.
Well, fantastic.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve McCloskey, making a difference. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks a lot for your time.
Take care.
Okay.
Very inspiring.
I agree. Not everyone has that kind of perseverance and dedication.
And Steve will pedal on alone to Billings, where his friend Pete will join the trek. Polly, his wife, will then meet them in Des Moines, Iowa. From there, as a trio, they will roll into Grand Rapids, Michigan. For more information about how you can help or to donate to this cause, go to www.ajs-us.org/Steve's Just Ride.
AJS provides legal, psychological, and investigative assistance in cases involving land rights, labor rights, domestic violence, gang violence, and child abuse. McCloskey is writing for the Transforming Lives, Transforming Honduras campaign.
Happy trails, Steve. The world needs more people with the stuff you're made of.
Now let's go to everybody's favorite part of our show, weather, with Sanders County's one and only Conrad Jenkins. He's here to give you the highs
and the woes.
Let's see what you got for us, Conrad.
Hello, I'm Conrad Jenkins. And this is your look at next week's weather for next week. Wednesday, mostly sunny. 75 the high, 47 the low. Thursday, cloudy. 73 the high, 48 the low. Friday, isolated thunderstorms. 67 the high, 47 the low. Saturday, partly cloudy. 73 the high, 50 the low. Sunday, a few showers. 71 the high, 50 the low. Monday, partly cloudy. 78 the high, 52 the low. And Tuesday, sunny. 81 the high, 54 the low. I'm Conrad Jenkins. That's the weather. Back to you.
Thank you, Conrad. Perfect as always.